Hi everyone, Ryan Ratliff here from Mad River Outfitters, and thank you for joining us for this week's fly tying tips, where we're going to teach you everything you need to know about tying your own flies. Welcome back to Fly Tying Tips. My name is Ryan Ratliff. Make sure you join us every Wednesday around 3 p.m. Eastern Time, where a new episode is released. So, we got two flies here. Can you tell the main difference in what's going on? A couple different things. We have two of my favorite flies for trout fishing, for panfish. Both of them are kind of a soft hackle. We have our classic soft hackle over here, little partridge in green. And then we have a classic Sakasa Kabari Tenkara fly, the stereotypical Tenkara fly on this side. One thing you definitely will notice in this style of Sakasa Kabari is that the hackle or feather is actually forward facing, where the soft hackle or Western soft hackle is actually backwards facing. Couple different things. These flies would be fished, could be fished the same, but they would really shine in two different approaches. Soft hackle, Western soft hackle, is a great dropper below a dry fly, dropper Euro nymphing on a tag, dropper behind a weighted nymph, but I prefer to swing them. With a backwards facing hackle, it wiggles like a small bug or maybe even a little bait fish swimming, or insect struggling to get out of its shell, out of its shuck. The Sakasa Kabari with the forward facing hackle, it can be swung. It makes it real erratic. It kind of wiggles even more, can create some twist, but where it shines is when you actually pulse the rod. So the Tenkara rod, when you would pulse it, raise it up and down, it is going to anchor itself. So the water is going to try to hit this hackle, and it can't spin it backwards because it's a stiffer hackle, and it's just going to make it wiggle a little bit more. Also, it's going to help anchor it in the current, so when you do lift up the rod tip and tighten up the line, the fly doesn't pull towards you so much. The benefit of both of these flies are they're extremely easy to tie. A lot of times when I am going on a trip and I'm bringing my Tenkara rods, which if it's a trout trip, I'm always bringing a Tenkara rod, I'll have a little Ziploc bag with a bobbin holder in there, some wire, some maybe a couple different colors of thread, and a feather. And I'll tie this even in hand without a vise. Very simple to tie. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. There's stories of people using a frayed piece of the top of their sock and just tying that in as floss, and not even using thread, just using the string that they would have off of a garment to tie that in. So this one has the thread body, a little bit of peacock, and then the stiffer dark hackle up in the front, where your soft hackle is going to typically have floss, a little dubbing ball, and then partridge or some sort of softer hen feather in the front. Both of these are very, very productive flies. Even if you don't have a Tenkara rod, these flies are very productive, and you can use them. They work great as a dropper below a dry fly. Dry dropper is really big in the trout world. Not all of the Tenkara style flies are Sakasa or reverse hackle Kabaris. So they used all kinds of different styles, just like us, but this is the most unique one, and this is where it kind of gets the stereotypical Tenkara, Japanese Tenkara fly is with this. But they use plenty of soft hackles also. But the benefit of this fly, not only for Tenkara, but for Western style fly fishing, is that unique wrapped hackle. Maybe in the future, if you want to see some of these flies tied, go ahead and leave a comment, give me a call here at the shop. I can talk about some of the ones that I personally tie and have been tying for years. We all have our own little pattern that we like, but simple, that's the key. Simple flies that produce fish. So not too crazy in the fly tying tip, but just kind of open your mind up a little bit more on different ways that you can put your hackle. And if you want to see it being tied, make sure you leave a comment below or give us a call here at the shop. I'd love to put together a series of different types of flies like that. All right, thanks for joining us for this quick little video, just talking about different options when it comes to soft hackles. Leave a comment below, and like I said, hit that like button, and we'll see you next time.